Welcome class to Meganomics 101. Today's beauty advice lesson is on how to grow the eyebrows back in toward the nose. Let's get started because class is in session. Sometimes we get a little tweezer happy, or we go to our manicurist to get our eyebrows done and they take off a little too much off the top or too much on the front. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to try to grow them back in with the least pain possible. You're gonna hear me in any of my eyebrow tutorials talk about measuring. How do we measure? I'm gonna go over it a couple times. So we're going to grow in the front of her eyebrows. We can see that this eyebrow is extending further towards the nose. When you talk about the nose, you want it to be this little point right here. Lines up with the tear duct, lines up with here. This one is a little far back. So now we know that we're gonna start painting in our eyebrow closer towards my brush. Next, it'll be time to paint some hairs. So I'm gonna go in with my little thin paintbrush and my Aqua Eyes eyebrow. It's waterproof from Makeup Forever. And I'm gonna start painting in the hairs and making it symmetrical with the other side. And you wanna go in all the areas where it's sparse and you're gonna need some more hair. And put in those hairs. You're going to take a spoolie brush, the pipe cleaner, on a stick and blend in the direction of the hair growth. Then you'll take a slightly lighter color than the brow and you'll start to fill it in to even out the brows or the areas that you need to grow in. And go over the fake hairs that you just painted in. And go all throughout the brow until you've reached your desire. And you're gonna keep mixing it with the spoolie brush to blend and add, blend and add, blend and add, until they start to resemble each other. Okay, next, you're gonna take a primer or a highlighter or a white chubby stick pencil by NYX, and I'm gonna cover up any hair that I'm trying to grow in or hair that I don't wanna take out. Then you're gonna wanna start to blend it out because that looks silly. And just blend to your heart's content. And any hairs that are considerably obvious and outside the line and you just really trust that that hair can go, be gone. Be gone. But be careful and keep standing back and making sure that each move you make is keeping them symmetrical, isn't going outside of these lines that you're trying to create. And don't forget the tops. You could take your concealer, highlighter, a shimmery highlighter, and cover it up. And then you'll go in, and you could do this in different ways. Now these eyebrows are very intense, super dark. Once she has a full face on, makeup, eyeliner, she's ready to go. All right, guys, so I've given you tips on how to fill in while you're waiting for your eyebrows to grow back in toward the nose. Hopefully that's enough to get you inspired to just don't touch them, let them go and let them grow. Class dismissed.